Hello folks and welcome back to The Witcher. Let's get into it, shall we? It's been a little while since I recorded any Witcher or anything full stop. While I did record some Gunpoint earlier and yesterday, still haven't recorded much beyond that. Just takes me a while to edit and upload and all that. I've rather limited space. When I clear off all the recordings and whatnot, I mean, still have a few games floating around. But with most recordings gotten rid of, I think I have like 600 gig, which isn't really that much when you start recording. It just goes away really quickly. And when I start like exporting like a 20-minute chunks, I can get like 5 gigs gone per chunk. It depends on the file, of course. But it can still be a pain in the arse. Also, I actually haven't gotten around to editing this part yet. My god. Didn't feel off beforehand, I feel off now. I felt a little lightheaded earlier recording Gunpoint. Could just because I maybe overslept. I spent like the entire day in bed. And again, I normally do that, so it's not that big of a change. But I know, seem not to agree with me today. So I felt off. This makes me feel off anyway. I don't know why. The game I end up find kind of dizzying. Maybe I should try and see if there's an FOV slider. Maybe fiddle with that. Maybe that's what's up with it. So I've never had this issue with any other game. At least I don't think so anyway. Video options. No, there's no options there. Then again, maybe there's some here. No. No idea what depth of field does, so let's not fuck with anything with no clue what it does. It's probably more sensible that way. Oh yes, there was a journal file in relation to the guy who took over the Dwarf's Bank. I can't remember the name of either guys involved. So, I remember I found the document in relation to him last time. There's an updated journal entry, which you can have a look at. Which will provide more information. It seems sometimes as if the journal entries you'll get a small bit of information. The journal entries will produce extra information out of nowhere. Well, at least from my perspective anyway. So, a pretty good idea to have a look at. Blue Eyes. The blue-eyed beauty from the House of the Night has an interesting scar on her neck. Looks just like a vampire bite. Carmen, I freed Vincent from the lycanthropy curse and managed to convince him that Carmen is worthy of his love. I hope things work out for him. Dandelion got into trouble and I had to help him out. Everything I've heard about him has proven to be true. Oh yeah, Louis Arvin. There we go. I met Dandelion, who has supposedly always been my best friend. From what I've heard, Dandelion is an indeflatable windbag, a buffoon and a wastrel. He's also a womanizer with an incredible talent for getting into trouble. At the same time, Dandelion is a truly talented artist, despite his tendency to wander the countryside and eke out a living through occasional performances. Dandelion got into trouble and I had to help him out. Okay. Let's see. It seems Luke Darwin belongs to an organization. He refused to reveal any details. That's all that got revealed, it seems. One sec. Okay, folks. Vivaldi has relations with non-humans, including the persecuted Scoia'tael. The dwarf hates humans, apparently doing business with them. He's had a chance to see them at their worst. And Vincent. It turns out Vincent Myers had a dark secret. The captain of the guard is a lycanthrope. As a werewolf, he roams the streets at night and fights crime. I've decided that Vincent poses no threat to common folk and let him live, though he is in fact a monster. Carmen, a prostitute who is in love with Vincent, asked me to find a cure for lycanthropy, and I told her how to cure her beloved. Vincent is no longer a werewolf, so nothing stands in the way of his and Carmen's love. Other than him being a bit of a prick. Yeah, apparently that was just solely down to his lycanthropy. Considering the fact that that's kind of been brushed under the rug.
Greetings.
That pays well.
A huge wolf has appeared.
Wyverns don't hunt.
Local.
I killed an old female wyvern.
I killed an old female wyvern. Here's proof.
600 orens is yours.
Hey folks, sorry about that. It stopped. Steam just stopped downloading War for the Overworld. I didn't know what to record. Didn't really want to play this, but I decided, fuck it, why not? Journal. So I'm gonna play a bit of this, maybe play a bit of that as well. Who knows? Patrick Swayze, which is actually meant to be a reference to an American actor, and I wasn't wrong. They were actually humming the Imperial March earlier in one of my previous sessions. Randomly, characters do this as well, so you might hear it later or earlier, and I just didn't notice. Anyway, the guy suggested that his sister is in a brothel only because a vampire controls her. Control of that kind is only possible over short distances, so the vampire must be in a brothel. I must find out if somebody from the brothel is controlling the girl's mind. House of ill repute. Just reminded me there of a song by a singer I'm a fan of, Voltaire. The song was Zombie Prostitute. There's actually a line in the song about Tomb of Ill Repute. 1 second. So yeah.
We're close.
You
have something, you say, so go to a brothel and put it to good use. Shove off.
I thought this was a brothel.
This is the Night House, the best brothel in Temeria. It's not for vagabonds in leather rags.
I have gold.
You won't bribe me.
Arrangement, gift, or a ring. I don't think I have a signet ring that matters. Though, obviously, due to the fact there's an option. What? That's some glitchy shit right there. I don't remember what I was saying. 1 sec. Still no clue. I just flagged the video to make sure I was actually making sense with whatever I said there.
I have something.
You have something.
I thought
Yeah.
You won't bribe.
He seems to be very confused on the matter of whether or not this is a brothel.
I'm doomed. Come in.
I like how it just told me automatically what to give him. 250. I was actually thinking of giving him more. Oh, this is gonna be fun. And I mean from an editing standpoint. We do the nice. Sister of Mercy, Sister of Mercy. Somehow I don't feel comforted by that title.
Well, is that polite? Barging in without an invitation?
I'm here on business.
Then refusing to answer questions. The Geralt of Rivia I heard of was a courteous witcher.
Forgive me, madam. I lost my memory.
I know, Witcher. I followed your deeds for some time.
Why the
Interesting.
My lover, whom I've never forgotten, called you friend. He perished helping you battle a powerful foe. But that was long ago.
That guy.
What brings you here?
Okay, firstly, a few things here. I was actually not meaning to come back to this game so soon. It was just because I wanted to record something. Night's ticking on and I don't know what to play. I've actually gotten a few Witcher books. I ordered one off of Amazon, the one I've already read, A Time of Contempt. I want to reread it before I move on to one I bought in the book centre in town. The third one. The Blood of Elves. No, that's the first one. I was going to say Blood of Elves. I don't remember what the third one's called. I also, in the book centre, bought 2 of the short stories. So, once I've done that, read all those, I think I've read all the English ones. Then I have to learn Polish to read the other 2, or 3. Yeah, I'll have fun with that. But anyway, remember the Dandelion brought up a guy saying that Geralt was friends with a higher vampire. That he perished fighting a powerful foe. That's who she's referencing, that higher vampire.
You mentioned times past. Could you tell me about your man?
I never said he was a man. More importantly, you were a friend to him. Alas, Regis just drank too much. Thus we parted. His habit nearly killed him. Angry peasants attacked him. After he recovered, he led a loner's life. Until he met you.
Sadly, I remember nothing.
Don't concern yourself with that. I appreciate that at his death he had friends. True friends.
I was hoping to get more, but at least we got his name, Regis. I believe that's how she pronounced it.
You mentioned times
Let's
past.
hear it once more.
Could you tell me about your man?
I never said he was a man. More importantly, you were a friend to him. Alas, Regis just drank too much. Thus
Regis.
his habit.
Sadly.
Don't
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm the Queen of the Night. I realize my clients' dreams, leaving them relaxed and content.
With empty coin sacks.
I fulfill their dreams, if only for a brief moment. And dreams are priceless.
You fulfill dreams. Do you have a cybernetics lab? No? Oh, my dreams aren't going fulfilled. Damn it. Hey, just had to edit the right corner. Honestly, at this stage, I think I'm just going to leave a black bar up there constantly. I think everything's done downloading. I think. But regardless. What doing?
What do I need to do to spend the night with these beauties?
Forget you're a witcher and call yourself a friend.
Forgive me, madam, but I don't understand.
Be patient. In time you will.
Alright.
A vampire haunts this house. The marks on the neck of one of the girls.
I can name quite a few ordinary animals that leave marks such as those.
The girl's brother believes she would never work in a brothel of her own free will. He believes she must be spellbound.
And you believe that? Don't be naive. The girl lives like a princess here. She wears the finest silks.
Do they actually sell their estates?
To spend a single night with her. She enjoys servants and comforts you couldn't dream of. Her brother wished
Enjoys
to
in
give
what
her
way?
in marriage to some old fool with hemorrhoids larger than a... No matter. She, on the other hand, desires to be a princess of the night. An eternally beautiful forbidden fruit. Vizima's dream.
What are you talking about?
I sensed that when I drank her blood. What are you looking at? Yes, I'm the vampire who haunts this house. Yet I never kill. Blood energizes me, like alcohol does humans. In any case, I've never heard...
She's not lying, at least about the alcohol
This is
and,
nonsense.
My
blood
daughters
being
and I
alcohol
drink
for
our
her.
customers' blood. We never kill. Their blood pays for our services. Everyone profits.
And the blue-eyed girl?
She summoned me herself. In her dreams, fantasies, she yearned for freedom and eternal beauty. We're not monsters, Geralt. I'll offer you a deal. One night with my daughters in exchange for peace. For forgetting this entire matter.
And if I don't consent?
Someone will die. You, me, the blue-eyed girl? Would it be right to choose death? Even the death of a vampire?
If what she's saying is true, and they just drink a bit of blood, they don't actually harm anyone, they don't go around turning people, or don't actually know how Witcher vampires work. In all honesty, if they just if let's say she's been entirely truthful, I don't see any problem with leaving her live. And if that is truly the girl's desire, then I don't see a problem with it. Provided, of course, they stick to their word. Otherwise, they can get shanked, and not in a fun way.
You win. I'll leave you be.
Come, dear daughters. Time to show the Witcher the source of all legends about the House of the Night.
Their glowing eye, just the way the light reflects up their eyes, it's kind of disconcerting than anything else. Oh. Okay, the fact they turn into Broxa is not comforting.
How much longer?
Traitor! I knew I shouldn't trust a Witcher.
Were you just standing there watching?
Intrusion, knight.
I had
Creepy.
you followed. You've consulted with a vampire, and you'll die with her.
Don't do anything stupid. No one needs to die here.
You have proven yourself the stupid one, Witcher. Now reap your punishment.
Stop! You don't stand a chance against us.
Us? My dear sister, we are
Maybe
here
we
to
can
save
talk
you,
this
to
down.
lift this evil spell that binds
Let's
you.
hope here.
There is no spell. Your sister is here of her own volition. She was unwilling to spend her life washing dishes and spreading her legs for a rotting old man.
Let's hope he actually wasn't rotting.
Wait.
Okay, she's right. So side with the Broxa. Just say, okay, look, I got laid. I'm done here. Or 3, side with the knights. Siegfried probably won't like me after this, but fuck it. If it's true the sister did choose.
She's right. There's no spell your sister chose.
Witcher, you just dug your own grave.
I may indeed have dug one, but not for me.
Attack! Fight!
Freestyle? Oh, Christ. Hey, folks. And I'm fighting all the knights. And the Broxa are all fighting with me. Taking on the knights. And they're all naked. Oh, and the Swayze just lost his head. I really want to make, a Godhead joke, or not Godhead, but, penis joke. But no, it didn't work. But yeah, they're all naked. Only the Broxa are naked when I say all. Not the knights. Wow, that would be a very strange thing. One Broxa has fallen. And she doesn't... It's not like when the Siegfried fell. She's not just stunned.
How much longer?
I regret this had to end so. These men doubtless promised you gold. I could grant you a share of my profits.
What now?
Now, business will return to normal. We simply need to clear the corpses.
And the girl?
She'll do as she pleases. We'll let her rest for a time.
So there was no spell?
How should I know? I cast none. Spells can often be hard to distinguish from fascinations.
I killed humans, and I should be killing monsters.
The lesser evil, Geralt. You must choose it at times to avoid the greater evil that lurks in the darkness.
Sometimes the evil you know is better than the evil you don't. Also, Holy Sword of the Order. Drop some... Inventory is full. fuck am I meant to fit this in here? Okay, look, I'm just gonna drop everything and see if I can then fit the sword in there. I really need to find a merchant to sell all these rings to. And I don't think I can sell Salamander badges anymore. Don't think I've been able to do that since the end of, like, Act 2. Or halfway through. Okay. 10%. No. Would think it was weird that I wanted to go into my inventory, but as nothing else has. But I was used to other things just like dropping out of my inventory. Like, you know, if I tried picking up an axe or something, the other weapon would just automatically pop out. Used to that, so I didn't know exactly what was happening. I'll take the 8 coins. I'll pick up that ring in a second, provided I remember. Wait, there were, the blue-eyed lass is there. There was 3 Bruxa. Seems maybe 2 died? Either that or one just pissed off. Who knows? 1 second.